he implemented QFS. The IRS, he keeps announcing different phases of the termination of the IRS. The IRS does not legally exist. The 16th Amendment was never ratified by Congress. I have a letter from the commissioner of the IRS written in 1985 that says that if people come to you and want all their taxes back, you have to give it to them because we've been operating illegally because of an Indiana court case that occurred in March of 1985. So when we look at that, what Trump is doing, he's trying to ease the information. You can't tell people everything you're going to do all at once. You have to ease them into it. And the reason is because change takes a long time. You know, we have probably 30% of the people that somewhat understand what's going on, 10% who have a real good idea, and then you got 70% that have no idea. All they know is they like Trump, but they don't understand why. And so when we look at the Federal Reserve, he's already eliminated the Federal Reserve, but he hasn't told us that. My understanding is that in 2019 or 2020, he actually turned it over to the Treasury Department. And it's been under the Treasury Department since then. If you notice on your dollar bills, there's
цель Соединенных Штатов доминировать в мировой экономике, она реализуется с использованием весьма и весьма большого количества принудительных мер, которые не вписываются в честную конкуренцию. Тарифы, санкции, прямые запреты, общаться даже запрещают некоторым. И это все мы вынуждены учитывать. Поэтому, оставаясь открытыми, так же как Индия, так же как Китай, как Индонезия, как Бразилия, открытыми к сотрудничеству со всеми странами, включая, конечно, с такой крупной державой, как Соединенные Штаты, мы в ситуациях, когда на этом пути сами же американцы создают искусственные препоны, мы просто вынуждены искать дополнительные, защищенные пути развития наших финансовых, экономических, интеграционных, логистических и прочих проектов со странами БРИКС.
Everyone leaves a little bit unhappy, right? But I think what's going to happen is that after market structure passes, the banks are going to get fully into the crypto industry. So we're not going to have a separate banking industry and crypto industry. It's going to be one digital assets industry. And I think
will they be regulated
their opinions are going to evolve over time. And I bet you, over time, the banks like the idea of paying yield because they're going to be in the stablecoin business.
But will they also be regulated the same way? And I guess that's a big, I mean, the banks will say, hey, if they get to do all the same things we do, how come they don't get regulated the same way?
Well, I guess because they're offering slightly different products, right? Yeah. So, but I mean, everyone offering the same product should be regulated in the same way, and we want to get to that harmonization.
Is tonight the night? Is the Super Bowl the EBS? I don't know, guys. There's been a lot of comms. This is actually a video that Trump made where the beginning was really EBS-looking colors, right? And then you think about the Super Bowl logo. If you haven't seen that, the logo is very colorful. So I'm seeing it in two different kind of ways. You know, I see people like, oh, man, the EBS is going to go off. I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. We don't forecast things like that, if you know what I'm saying, the operation. But hold on a second. So you'll see that there at the top. That is the logo with all the colors in it, right? Okay. And then you got the EBS. That's the EBS, whatever, the colors when it goes off. And then on the right, you have, would you believe it? A couple comms. So hold on. So now what's crazy is the dates. 2/8/2018. That's a delta to today. Today's the 8th, the Super Bowl. And it says, United States Secret Service on high alert. Okay. Then it says, do people believe all recent, what's this say, resignations, plane crashes, etc., EMS, EBS, and blackouts are just simply a coincidence? So remember, all the blackouts that you had all the servers, CrowdStrike, all those little things, they're not coincidences. They're tests by the evil. And they test them out in small ways to make sure when the overall plan works, a cyber attack, a grid shutdown, communication blackout, they're ready to go. So that being said, maybe we're getting some comms or not. The thing I could think with the colors is, man, financial. Think of the Wizard of Oz. Yellow brick road, all the colors. Yeah, okay. Anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let's see what happens during the Super Bowl tonight. I'm not watching Bad Bunny, period.
People, isn't it? It's like a clue. Well, hurry up and release it.
Silver alert. JPMorgan dumps silver longs to bail out HSBC's massive short holding by Bix Weir. Well, the numbers are in, and it looks like the reason for the rise and then massive slam in COMEX silver was the bailout of at least part of HSBC's massive short position. The new bank participation report for January 2026 shows non-U.S. banks closed over 50 million ounces of short positions in January, while U.S. banks did the opposite by selling off 29 million of their longs. U.S. banks are once again net short by over 25 million ounces. Basically, HSBC was a big loser at $120 silver, and in order to make sure a too-big-to-fail bank survived, they were bailed out by the only bank that holds physical silver, JPMorgan. This was most likely orchestrated by the Trump administration, given the timing of other announcements. All 100% orchestrated.
This was posted by Val Thor. Now, he is Commander Val Thor. I don't know if it's the real Commander Val Thor or... Anyway, posted 7th February 26, 5:56. Doesn't say if it's AM or PM. With the global currency reset came many other ways the people of the world would experience freedom. One was freedom from health problems, with medbed centres fully operational in 205 nations by mid-February, which is what Sky had mentioned recently. She said the 15th of February.
We couldn't warn people vigorously enough. If ye own paper bonds on silver or gold, trade them in as a matter of extreme urgency. One requires tangible assets if they are to survive the unfolding economic tsunami. The banksters are actively trying to rob the people of Earth so they can reset the world economy and get away scot-free. Reset, noun. In Scots law, the receiving and harboring of an outlaw or a criminal. Forwarded from Terras Australis States Assembly. While many are completely engrossed with the Epstein distractathon, the Western world's entire banking system is in free-fall collapse. Even though the Epstein files are extremely important, they are very much overshadowed by the enormity of the financial reset. The oligarchical despots want the people looking in one direction, whilst they fleece the people from the other direction. Forwarded from Terras Australis States Assembly.
Wait, is it done already?
This doesn't feel real. System ready. Automated barber mode activated. Cutting sequence complete.
Whoa. So short. Sounds like a jet engine. And up you go. No way! Perfect saturation. Whoa. What is happening?
It's already going.
That seal, that pressure.
He's locking in, no way.
What? Look at that. Look at that. That's not solid. Feeling.
No way.
So real.
Oh, that's not bad.
Wow.
No way. No way. This feels real.
Oh, regeneration complete.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Back pressure regeneration complete.
No way. It's insane.
What is that shape? Is it touching his head?
Wow. What is it doing?
That sounds scary.
Listen to that. He's fine.
Alright, here goes nothing. Look at that light. Oh my god, it's growing. I can feel it. I can feel my foot. Yes, come on. I'm standing. I'm really standing.
Understand why pizza is made round, packed in a square box, and eaten as a triangle. Then you will understand women.
Okay, so I don't get it. I don't get it. There was another similar video on Instagram today, so I keep going through it in my head. Once you understand why pizza is made round, okay, yes, pizza is round, packed in a square box, yeah, get it, and eaten as a triangle, then you will understand women. I don't get it. I was going through this video and then another one, and I was trying to figure out what they're laughing for. It's not even funny. Then you will understand women. Triangle, pizza, it's a circle. Yeah, I get it. Then you cut it into, pieces, so it turns into a triangle. Course, packed in a square box, yes, and eaten as a triangle. Then you will understand women. Well, what about the other people that are eating it? I mean, then you will understand women. Oh, if anyone can explain to me in the comments, then you'll understand women. I don't get it. So funny. I couldn't stop laughing. It's so wet.
Can you tell me, do the powers that be know who the chosen ones are, or who has the ability to really shift the dynamic on this planet, and what do they do about that, if anything?
Yes. And this one's heavy because the answer is yes, without question. The powers that be know exactly who the chosen ones are. They've always known. They study birth lines, energy signatures, astrology, genetics, even trauma patterns. They monitor awakenings like heat signatures, because when a chosen one starts to remember, it sends ripples through the matrix. They don't fear armies. They fear one awakened soul who can't be bought, broken, or silenced. So what do they do about it? They target early. They hit with abandonment, abuse, poverty, addiction, shame, before you even know who you are. They place distractions in your path, lovers who drain you, jobs that numb you, systems that box you in, and when that fails, they isolate you, make you feel crazy too much, alone. But here's what they can't touch: the call inside your soul, the codes that activate when you hear truth, the fire that refuses to die even when you've lost everything. They know who you are. That's why they tried to break you before you knew who you were. But you're still here, and that's the part they never planned for.
I know this sounds crazy, but your comeback is going to be so big, so powerful, so undeniable, that even the people who don't believe in God will have to admit he had his hand on your life, period. Yup. People saw your struggle. They saw you stressed. They saw you broken, hurting, barely holding on. Some counted you out. Some wrote you off, and some even laughed, right? But they didn't know one thing. God wasn't done with you. He was rebuilding you, rewiring you, strengthening you, preparing you for a level you wouldn't have survived back then. Yup. Your comeback isn't going to look like luck. It's going to look like God. Yup. Doors will open that shouldn't open. Opportunities will find you. Blessings will land in your lap that nobody can take credit for. Yup. And when people ask, how did you do it? Your answer will be simple. God. Your comeback is coming, and it's going to silence every doubt and elevate every promise. Watch. I love you, my beautiful people. Stay blessed. Peace.
All right, Keem, can you explain to us how you would know if you were one of the chosen ones?
All right, let me speak this straight from the soul. How do you know if you're one of the chosen ones? You don't get a letter in the mail. There's no ceremony, no angel shows up at your door, but you feel it deep down, like your bones been whispering to you since the womb. Here's how you know. One, you don't fit in, and you never have. You could be in a room full of people and still feel like you're on the outside looking in. Even your own family feels distant, like they don't get you. That's because they're not meant to get you. The chosen ones don't come here to blend in. They come here to stand out, to disrupt. Two, your mind works differently. You question everything. You were the kid who asked, but why? Over and over. You never bought into the system. School didn't make sense. Clocking into some 9 to 5 like a robot, that made your skin crawl. You always knew there was something more, you just couldn't prove it yet. You've been broken, but not destroyed. Chosen ones go through hell early. Addiction, abuse, abandonment, betrayal. You've lost people you loved. You've faced demons people couldn't imagine, but here's the thing. You didn't just survive. You transformed. Pain didn't poison you, it purified you. Wolfworth, you trigger people without trying. People either love you or they can't stand you. You walk in a room and the energy shifts. That's because your light exposes their shadows. Your very presence challenges their comfort zone. You don't even have to say anything. You are the message. 5, you've always felt like you're being watched or protected. This one's deep. Like there's something or someone watching over you. You should have been dead. You should have been locked up forever. You should have lost your mind. But you didn't. Somehow, some way, you got pulled out of the darkness every single time. That's not luck. That's divine protection. You can't fake it anymore. Every time you try to play normal, the universe smacks you. Jobs fall through. Relationships blow up. That fake version of you starts crumbling. That's the calling getting louder. Because chosen ones aren't allowed to settle. You're here for a reason, and your soul won't let you forget that. Your mission is bigger than you. You're not just here to survive and laugh. You're here to break cycles, to wake people up, to lead, heal, build, teach, or guide. You know it. You've always known it. And the longer you ignore it, the louder life starts screaming. Final word. If any of this hit your chest like a truth bomb, if you read this and felt like I was describing you, then I'm not here to convince you you're chosen. I'm just here to remind you of what you already know.
Reprogram your mind. Reclaim your power. Your reality is not set in stone. It is shaped by the patterns of your subconscious. If you feel stuck, it's not because you lack the ability to change, but because old programs are still running the show. The moment you unlearn the limits you've been carrying, the moment you heal from the hurt that has kept you small, the moment you reprogram your mind with truth, love and possibility, that is the moment you realize the cage was never locked. The door has always been open. And you were born to fly. We forget that waking up each day is the first thing we should be grateful for. Stay strong, stand firm, never give up. All things are possible with God. A gentle reminder, whenever you have the chance to be light in someone's life, be it. Smile, hug, greet, listen. Sometimes we save someone's day or even someone's life without realizing it at all. Your kindness matters more than you think. DM Daily Motivation by Alice. Stay strong, stand firm, never give up. All things are possible with God. The most beautiful souls are the ones who've experienced the darkness, but are the first to show others where to find sunshine. This was posted by Edgar.Diaz.Perez.
Thank you for listening. May the light guide your steps, truth protect your heart, and discernment strengthen your spirit. You are seen, you are supported, and you are never alone. Please like and subscribe.
This video is for general informational and spiritual discussion only. All content shared here reflects publicly available intel, spiritual perspectives, and personal interpretation. Nothing in this video is medical advice, financial advice, or guaranteed prediction. Always use your own discernment and make decisions that feel right for you.
They say the world has grown dark. Who shall mend the broken heart? Hear myself forever talking. See myself forever walking in the shadow of the blue. See that in I will obey, within calling, guiding you. You are not falling, loving you from afar, always there. Rise above shadows of despair. Rise above my love, don't fall apart. I see you, I feel you, I love you, sweetheart. That inner child, so hurt you rescued her. When life is hard, see the light rise higher. Here troubles litter the human stage. Believe it's the demon's rage, causing war and days get spared. Mankind often appears not to care. I see that in a life within calling, guiding you. You are not falling, loving you from afar, always there. Rise above and greed shall grasp our human need. Well, all society does divide as we sink within rising tide. Seated in our lives, with calling, guiding you. You are not falling, loving you from afar. Always there, rise above shadows of despair. Rise above my love, don't fall apart. I see you, I feel you, I love you, sweetheart. Burning that shine, so had you rescued heart, who life is hard. See the light rise higher. They say society's going wrong, still I say best be forever strong. Hear myself forever talking, see myself